it's quite clear that we need a story along with our politics. And that's because the human heart demands an adventure. And that's especially true if you're young. The developmental psychologist Jean Piaget, who's a genius, a recognized genius, he posited the last stage of development in adolescence as the messianic stage. It isn't talked about much in developmental psychology literature. Piaget was actually trying to reconcile religion and science. That was his life's work. And he investigated the development of ethics empirically in an attempt to bridge the gap between the is and ought. And he was very, very serious about that. It drove his whole enterprise. In any case, he pointed out that there is a stage of development in late adolescence that he called the messianic stage, where people are catalyzing their identity at the broadest possible level, which we would describe as religious. I don't care if you're religious or not. That's irrelevant to this discussion. At the highest level of generality, the best language to describe your identity happens to be religious, which is why we have a religious language, speaking purely from a psychological perspective. And what that means is that there has to be a call to adventure in order to keep people motivated to move forward in their life, both as individuals and as members of society. George Orwell really knew this about the fascists, for example. I mean, Orwell was a profound anti-fascist, profound in the emotional sense and also in the analytic sense. But he recognized very early and had the courage also to point out that the Nazis had conjured up a mythos that was unbelievably powerful, and that the rationalist West had nothing in its armament to contend with that.